Welcome back to Primetime News.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on onespotmedia.com.
The new school term started today with more schools opening for face-to-face classes.
But as we found out, it's a slippery slope with more persons being concerned about the health risks involved.
But schools seemed determined to make it work. Dwayne Anderson has our story.
January is usually the start of the second term of the school year. But for many students, this morning marked their first physical class in nearly a year. But before the learning could begin, students were given pointers on how to operate under the new arrangements.
It is also important that you remember that wearing a mask is a must.
We got access to several schools, among them Seaforth High in St. Thomas. We observed the now customary safety measures. Over at the Paul Bogle High School, the face masks, hand wash stations, and social distancing protocols were also on display. Principal of the Paul Bogle High School, Carrie Kelly, said the students who have the opportunity to return to face-to-face classes must make the best of it.
So far, we have about 90 students turning out, and most of our teachers are here. It wasn't productive during the online teaching and learning. Many students, they did not have device, they didn't have data, and problems at the home. A parent might have 3-4 students. So it's a privilege.
Our news teams visited several schools across 5 parishes, and most stakeholders we spoke to are in favor of face-to-face classes.
I'm extremely happy because we were not reaching our students with the online engagement. Though we engage with it, we're not reaching all our students. In fact, we're reaching probably less than 30% of our entire cohort. So face-to-face will allow us now to hopefully reach more of our students and get them engaged.
But despite the fresh chance to mold young minds once again, caution is needed. Educators know learning has never been this risky. It is why the leadership of some schools, such as the Lochovia High School in St. Elizabeth, said they are monitoring the spread of the COVID-19 before deciding the extent of face-to-face teaching.
We know that coming out of any festive period that you'll likely see a spike in the numbers. So we want to ensure that we be as careful as we possibly can. What we have decided to do along with the board is that we will return for a phased reopening on Wednesday, the 6th of January. We will be seeing only our grade 11 students. We believe that this is necessary for us just to monitor operations. And next week, we will start bringing back some of the lower school students.
A lot of schools have rescheduled face-to-face classes for next Monday. Therefore, many students will continue to do their lessons online. But for those students now back in class, it is time to be glad.
I feel a bit excited. Why? Because the online thing wasn't working out well. Most of the times online, we have different subjects coming in at once, so we are frustrated, confused.
In Portland, the school leadership of some schools got creative to welcome back their students. Take this makeshift wash stand made from a bucket. It was placed in the hands of an existing art on the wall of the Hope Bay All-Aid School. But it wasn't just the creativity that got full marks from parents.
100%, everything is 100%. All right, sanitizer in place, and if the students get up to do anything, they have to sanitize. They have to follow like the things that they draw on the ground and stuff like that.
Dwayne Anderson, TVJ News.